Here we go. Vertazoid. How you doing, man? Welcome to the party. I'm not going to be taking a contest today, man. That's for sure. But I will do some training up onto the contest. And then I'll lead you on and send you off to the contest. But I don't think I got it in me right now to take the contest. Alright, I think I'm good to go. Alright. Here we go. What are we gonna do? Well, should I wait till my timer goes down? And then maybe I'll do the LeetCode daily. Maybe I'll do like an old contest. Or the bi-weekly this morning or something. I know there's a few contests that I missed. Probably like 10 or more. It's been a while, man. I don't think I have the speed and accuracy to be competing today, though. Alright, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Twitch. All my windows are set up. Let's do it. Let's just do it. LeetCode time. Bet Simp. What's happening? Do I have some product in my hair? I mean, I just washed it. It's still probably a little bit wet. Probably have a lot of product in there. I've been on trying some hair hair treatment this year, man. My whole life I've never really taken care of my hair, but this year I bought like a bunch of things to wash my hair with and leave-in conditioner and all types of other stuff because I think it's in pretty bad shape. Zombie Chow, how you doing, man? Welcome to the party. Looking voluminous on top. I got no grades, but my work is definitely causing some stress. Dang. No, I think my hair is just old and a lot of physical damage over the years. And then I don't really get it trimmed too often, maybe like twice in the last 10 years. So I know I have a lot of split ends and a lot of damaged hair, so I'm trying to like repair all that damage. I might have to just trim a bunch off, maybe like a couple inches. Alright. Ice Cold Witch. What the hell is that, man? Alright, let's see what we got. Trap in Rainwater Part 2. Come on, man. I don't know if I can do Trap in Rainwater Part 2 right now. How are they gonna give us a hard problem? It's only January. Alright, I'll read it and I'll think about it. Given an m by n integer matrix height map representing the height of each unit cell in a 2D elevation map, return the volume of water it can trap after raining. Ooh. So how do I even read this? Easy. That's how the frog on my shirt climbs the stairs. Wait. No, that's not how the frog climbs, man. That's how your frog climbs, maybe. This frog doesn't do that type of dancing, man. This frog doesn't even know how to dance. Can I solve this? Is this hard? Let me take a look. So this answer is 4. don't feel ready for hard problems yet. So what am I looking at here? Is this like a top-down view? And this 2 corresponds with right here. These 3s. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So this row is that row. This one is the middle. How the hell, man? Alright, let me try and think. So this one, do I just visit each of the internal cells and then what? How do I know that? Oh, this part is surrounded by a wall. I can see this holds 2, this holds... No. This would hold 2 units, this would hold 1 unit, and then this would hold 1 unit. But I'm not too sure how to code this one up. I can do trapping rainwater part 1, that's for sure, with 2 pointers. But I'm not sure what to do here. It feels like some type of DFSing or something where maybe a DFS at all the inside cells, and then I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Maybe I'm looking for a path to a wall, or if it goes out of bounds, then that cell will all leak out. So alright, if I start at this cell, the one with 2 height, I'm looking for at least 3 height, like an enclosement. And then if I get to any edges without finding a 3 height or more, that means the water will be able to leak out, and then that cell won't hold any. That's what I'm thinking. So 2, we can see 3, that's a wall right there. If I go up, down, left, right, you know, so that's a wall, that's a wall. If we go to the 1, that's not a wall, so maybe I'll accumulate I don't know what to accumulate here, but maybe it's like the min of all the edges. That's the height. I don't know yet. So I can only traverse to like a lower cell, the same or lower, and then if I go to a higher one, I should like stop and go back. So that means my DFS, if I start from the 2, I won't ever get past these 2 cells because I'll hit the walls right here. And then after, I'll get the minimum height of the wall would be 3, and then if I like do the math, I can see that this will contribute 3 cells. And then this one, Pixel Pusher, what's happened? Welcome back to you too, man. How you been doing? Have you been training LeetCode or just chilling? So if I go here, then I'll leak out right here. Alright, if I go here, I'm stuck right there. Alright, I'm gonna try that, man. I think it's some type of DFSing like that. Let me look at this second example though before I start coding stuff up. DevGod 2020. This is the day Midnight Simon becomes a Minecraft streamer because of this problem. Alright, so I start from the interior cells. I'll DFS here. And then I'll get to all these cells. I'll hit all of them basically. But then I'll hit all these walls. The minimum wall is 3. So then I take like... How do I know how much it contributes though, man? Alright, I have some ideas. Let me just try and implement my ideas here. But it's basically DFSing. And if we touch an edge, it can't hold any water. And then we can only go to a cell equal to or lower than it. And then if we hit a cell that's higher than it, the original value should like return or something. Here we go. Hard problem. So rows, columns. Write it in ON. I mean, it might be an ON solution here. Because I don't plan to visit each cell a crazy number of times with this DFS. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, if n is the number of cells, then this DFS should be an ON. But I don't even know if it's gonna work. It feels like it should work, but I'm not certain about my implementation here. So what I'm trying to do is maybe start from the inner cells. So I don't need to visit any of these perimeter cells because none of these perimeter cells can hold any water since it will just leak out the side, right? So this loop will be starting at the inner cells, and then I suppose I'll just DFS into it, and I need the R and then the C. Maybe I need like an OG heights. What else might I need? I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking I might need to tally up the sums. What is that doing? All right. Here we go. I'm gonna try and implement something. So if we're out of bounds, I don't know how I should do my DFS here. I'll just have it be a void, and then I'll increment things by passing them as reference. Be cool if Mojang asked this problem during Minecraft developer interviews. Could you pass it, DevGod? Have you done this problem? Alright, so this is out of bounds, return. We'll say, alright, this is for the walls. So if the current cell I'm going to rename this to grid. So if the current cell is greater than the original height, maybe greater than, yeah, if it's greater than the original height, this is like a enclosing wall, right? And what do we do here? I suppose we can return, but we also want to keep track of the minimum height wall. So maybe I'll pass in another thing, min wall or something. And before we return, let me see that. I think we should check also around cell, for example, if there will letter style block. Drickle, what are you saying? Not sure what you're saying yet, but I'm still working on it. Hold on. Oh yeah, and then if we get to the perimeter and we don't encounter a wall, so these are perimeters, then we can't hold any water in this DFS. And then maybe I can just return. Let me think about that. So if this DFS touches any of the perimeters, and also that perimeter cell is not taller than the original cell that we entered the DFS into, that means all the water will be able to leak out right there into the open. And then now, let me make my directions. So we want to go up, we want to go left, right, and down. Alright, that's my new direction. Should I check it? Or should I just DFS it? Oh, I gotta pass DFS to my DFS. New R, new C. Oh, I need another variable by reference here. I'm gonna call it I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Total heights or something. So I'm trying to add up all of these cells. Oh, do I need the total height and maybe the total count? Maybe I'm trying to do some math here. So like if I DFS from this cell, I'll get to like these cells, and then the min wall would be a 3, and then I'll add up those cells that aren't walls. So 2 plus 3, that'll give me a total height of 3, and then the total count would just be 2 because there's only 2 cells that weren't walls there in that DFS. And then with that, I can see that my total height is 3, total count is 2, and then I can take 3 times 2 to get what, and do some math to get the diff. So 6 minus 3 would give me 3. And that's how much water those cells can hold. Right? But I feel that there are some holes in my logic, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what yet. DevGod, thank you very much for that hydrate. Cheers. Alright, so some things I'm not certain about right now is how do I mark things as seen? Q, what's happening, man? Yeah, this daily doesn't look too easy, but we'll see. Diego, thank you very much for that Prime subscription.
For you again.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. I gotta update my website, but maybe we'll work on it on Monday. I have to make it default to 2025. Alright, here we go. Web dev stream, yeah. Alright, did it work? There we go, it worked. There's a lot of things I gotta work on this website. I don't think all these stars are right for some people. Like Stephen Code stuff, for sure, his stars aren't right. Stephen Code stuff should have so many more stars for 2022. I'd like to get this thing to work. There's a lot of stuff we gotta work on. Alright, back to this problem. Let's try and figure it out. So how do I figure out what's a wall? And my scene, that's what I need to figure out. How do I figure out, like, which things I've already seen? Because we don't want to visit things multiple times, right? But then if we visited a wall, I feel there's some holes in my logic. Like if I only hit these and then I establish that this is the wall, but it's possible, like, no. It's like, man, it's like flood fill almost, where I'm filling everything. Yeah. Alright, my question is, like, after I fill this, when I get to this part, what do I do? Do I try and fill it in here? Because then it will leak out right here. And this will give me 0. C++ 77, what's happening? When programmers busted out the punched out Fortran and COBOL cards to win the competitive programming competition. What you talking about, man? Oh, 1969. Alright. What am I gonna do, man? Alright, how many cells, man? 200. Maybe, alright, maybe I can afford to have one scene per thing. No, not right there. I'll create it right here. And then I'll pass it down. All right, let's see. No, I can't do that, man. I can't do that because then I'm gonna be double counting certain cells. Steven Saggy Ball is in the house. What's happening? All right, I'm gonna be double counting if I do that. So maybe I'll have one global scene for the whole. The one true LeetCoder, man, that's not true. There's a lot of LeetCoders out there. And this problem is kicking my ass, so how true can I be? Alright, so if grid RC, or if we haven't seen this cell, scene RC, if not scene RC, then we should DFS, right? DFS RC, what are my variables? The height, min wall, total height, and whatever. Here we go. Min wall. Should I put int max? OG height, that's gonna be grid RC. Min wall, total height. Min wall, total H, count, and what else do I want there? That's it. Next time I take a bath, I'm gonna imagine the water molecules spreading in my bathtub, DFS, BFS style. I don't know how to imagine that, but you got a creative mind if you can see that. Alright, so I'm gonna say this is total. I'm gonna call it max volume, and that's going to be the min wall height times the counts, and then the real volume is gonna be just total H. No. The max volume minus total H. Med Geek in to die. Thank you very much for that follow. Alright, is this gonna work, man? That's what we need to figure out. Alright, so I'm gonna just run it, man, because I don't know what else to do now. Well, DFS, RC, OG height, min wall, total height, total count. Come on, man. Do you do recommendations? What do you mean? Alright, I didn't even do anything here. If not seen. Where am I going wrong? Problems? Yeah. Depends on the problem, but yeah, you can we can see what's up. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do any incrementing, like right here, total height. Right? And then these should be by reference too, so that we can accumulate them. Alright, that passes the 2 example cases, but I'm skeptical if it's gonna work. Let's see. Nah. -7. Come on now. I don't know if this is a problem, but it feels like something ain't right. Alright, let me see. I'll give it a few more minutes before I give up, man. I don't even know if my logic is on the right path. Might be way off. Alright, so I'm gonna DFS basically these things. I'll hit the 4. And then I go up, down, left, right, encounter these walls. And then I'm able to go to this 8. Oh, but this 8 is also a wall. So it's gonna be like, I see. I think I see at least. Alright, maybe I have a new strategy. Maybe I should start from the walls and only DFS the walls, because I'm running into a problem. I think I see where I DFS this 4 and I hit these walls 13, 13, 13, and 8 would be considered a wall as well. But then I'm marking 8 as seen. So then I don't ever try to DFS the 8, even though the 8 will probably hold water as well. The 8 is bounded by the 10, you know, and the 13 here. So this 8 still can hold water, but I'm skipping over it because I already seen it from when I go to the 4. So I'm thinking, what if I just started my DFS from the perimeters, and that way at least I'll have, like, I can only go to smaller numbers or something. 13, I'd hit the 4, so I'd still continue to this 8. I'd stop at these other 13s. I'd stop at that 13. I guess I'll hit this 1, but this one shouldn't hold any water. Alright, I think I can solve it, man. I just need some time to think of another technique. So 4, and this would be 9. Hold 9 water. Wait, 14. How do we get 14? 9. This is 5. That's 13. That's already I've already counted too much water. Let's pretend it's an admin of code problem and give up. I see a path though, man. But I don't see how this adds up to 14. Because alright, this 10 cell will hold 2 waters, right? This 8 cell will hold, oh, I see, 4 waters. And then this 4 cell I guess it will hold like up to 12 because it will leak out at the 12 right there. So that's 8. And then that's 14. So, alright, let me try that, man. I don't know how to code that up yet, but it feels good doing that. So maybe instead of visiting the inner cells, I will visit the outer cells. So how do I visit all the outer ones? I don't know, I feel like to give up though. It's too much coding. I already coded a bunch of junk that didn't work. So this, alright, this one would be like row and then column 0. This will get like the 2 end walls. And that will get like the 2 top and bottom walls. Alright, let me think how I'm gonna do all this stuff in here. Alright, maybe I don't want it as a void. Maybe I want it as an int. Oh man, I've already spent a long time on this problem. So we start, alright, if we start here, does it even make sense to start at the corners? The corners won't do anything. Maybe I should start at the non-corners, right? Wait, what? Pixel pusher, yes? Yes to what? What did I say? I forgot. Starting at the corners. So you think I should just skip the corners? Wait, is that how I skip corners? I think so. Alright. Alright, and then when I DFS, I'm trying to think, what information do I need? So if I DFS this, I want to only move to cells that are at least. Or cells. I only want to move to cells lower than it. So that means I'll hit that. But this doesn't. This shouldn't return anything, since it's just a hole in the wall. DFS. I hit a 4. I hit the 8. I hit a 10, 12, and then this is a wall. And another 12. And then I need to know that 12 is the minimum height of the wall somehow. And then I can do my calculations on the thing. So I'm just gonna erase everything in here and then try and code something up fresh. Well, maybe everything up to here. So, well, maybe I can keep some of the things, man. Alright, maybe I can keep... I don't know. So, what should this return? I don't know. But I'm gonna just say, I think it has to be a few different numbers. Or maybe just one number. Maybe it just returns the height of a wall. And then maybe I can just accumulate like the water in a referenced integer or something. If in border can't have water, maybe need exclude them in start iterator, only check when check wall. What? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, man. If in border can't have water, maybe need exclude them in start iterator and only check when wall. Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but let me try and continue. So I can only move on to a cell that's shorter than it. Alright, so if we get to a cell that's out of bounds, I'm going to return 0. If we've already seen something, I don't know what to return here. Negative. If I see a negative, I'll just ignore it. If there cannot be water at the matrix boundary, then it may be worth eliminating during iteration, checking only when we check the walls. Yeah, but I still need information from those boundaries to get the height of the wall. Like this 12 would, you know, I still need to go there to figure out how tall it is. So how do I do that? Tricky is to start from the boundaries. Yeah, I am starting from the boundaries, but maybe you're talking to Drinkle or Drickle, Pixel Pusher. Um, um, what the heck? Tablet's tripping. Slutty Pie, what's happened? Did I just drop some frames? Did I just lose internet for a second? It's possible. Alright. Man. Alright, if we go out of bounds, I'm gonna return 0. If I hit a boundary, do LeetCode in Shibuya nightclub and stream it? Yeah, maybe. What is this question? This is a daily problem. But I'm about to give up, man. I think it's too hard for me. I think I see how to solve it, but I don't know if my P-brain can implement it right now. Start from the edges, and then I'm DFSing inside. And then how do I know what the hell is a wall though? So it's like, if it's you want to process all the boundaries in order of lowest height from a boundary. If there is an adjacent height that is lower than it, you know water can fill in there. It's guaranteed because the boundary you're currently processing is the lowest of all. And this adjacent height is less than this, so it's also less than the other boundaries. I don't know what you said, Pixel Pusher. I'm gonna have to read that again. You want to process all the boundaries in order of lowest height from a boundary if there is an adjacent height that is lower than it. Wait. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to read what you say. So you're saying I should start from the smallest wall first, or the smallest boundary? Bobby Blue, what's happened? Am I ready now? Can you not do it by an integral, by summation? I don't know anything about integrals. Big Night? Nah, I'm not taking the contest tonight, Bobby Blue. I'm not ready. I'm still trying to shake some rust off. Because you know all other boundaries are larger than it. So walls next to this smallest boundary that are shorter than it must have water. In discussion, people say this is wrong case because it should be 15. Which case are you talking about? The one that I'm doing right now? Anyways, I give up, man. Take the area under curve for each line. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Alright, I give up. I'm just gonna look at some answers, see how people implement it. Priority queue. Priority queue. Dang, people using priority queues up in here. So push all the boundaries into a priority queue. And you do some type of craziness. Man, is my internet going crazy right now? Am I live? I've seen some weird things. I'm good? Alright. I see some, like my tablet's acting up. My tablet is where I read all the Twitch chat. And then I see some drop frames. Alright, priority queue to process the lowest boundaries first. Yeah, I did not think about that part. So let me see what's actually going on in this loop here. So you get man, is this, what kind of C++ is this? It looks so strange. Man, this guy's doing crazy pairs. Man doesn't use any spaces, yeah, and he does like the pair int junk that I do, except he doesn't even use any using statements, so it's crazy to read. There you could use some type defs. Maybe pause the what downloads ice cold which. Man, it's 2025. Who downloads that stuff? Come on now. Anyways. Alright, let me see what they're doing. So oh, and they're using XY as their RC coordinates. Come on now. What the hell is D? Oh, directions. New X. If it's within bounds and we haven't seen it yet. Vertizoid. Type Racer. Wait, what is this here link in here? If you're a hardcore software engineer and want to build the Everything app, please join us. Oh yeah, I seen this. I'm not trying to build an Everything app. How come all the frozen corn at the grocery store is regular corn and not sweet corn? What are you talking about, Icy Black Deep? You buy frozen corn? I guess people do. I just buy tin corn or canned corn. Alright, so the value minus its neighbor. I think I see what's going on here. Yatta Fever, thank you very much for that sub. Alright, let's add that sub, and then let's do the type racer. And then I'm moving on with my life from that problem. Maybe I'll come back and solve it another day. Alright, Yato Fever, thank you so much. And then Vertazoid, are you ready for the type racer, man? I'm not ready. But I'll race. Don't defense. How you doing? He needs to be a moron to work for Musk. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work for Musk, man. He seems to be a little bit abusive. You know. Alright, here we go, here we go. Type racer time. First race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. Alright, y'all ready? Am I logged in? Everybody logged in? Let's do the warm-up round. Pixel Pusher 164 in the warm-up round. Don't defense 92. Q Ultimus 107. Remember during COVID he was fuming and trying to force his factories or whatever to open even if it wasn't safe. Yeah, I think I remember that. Alright, that was just the warm-up. It's time to party in the finals. Don't you want a boss that will fire half the people because he has a bad feeling? Yeah, that sounds like a great boss. Alright, y'all ready? Here we go. Championship round. It's gonna be Pixel Pusher, but it could be anybody, I guess. Theoretically. Alright. Man, not a great race for me. Pixel Pusher 122, very beatable. Wow, that is the slowest I've ever seen Pixel Pusher type. Crazy. But that was like a hard passage, man. All these Sauron, I don't type it very much. 122, Pixel Pusher, don't defense. You had your chance, man, and you blew it. Wait, where are we going? How much? 122, right? Alright, champion is Pixel Pusher with a 122 WPMs. Oh, look at that. 52 wins. Oh, Jesus Christ. I messed that up. I put caps in your name, and I don't think it tied up correctly. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that, man. Monday, that's a bug. We're gonna have to make sure we don't... Everything is in lowercase. At my work, a lot of the people would try to intentionally give management COVID with the intent of having a good chance to what? That sounds a little crazy. I don't want 122 on your record. Nah, that has to go up there, man. I'm gonna make sure it stays up there. Yeah, bet simp. I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Gonna hack my website, man. Please hack it, and then let me know how you hacked it so I can fix it. I might give you a special award if you do that. Alright, Trapping Rainwater Part 2. A little bit too hard for me, but I think I got some intuition there, but not all of them. Alright, what's next, man? What is next? Contest starts in 53 minutes only. When I was generating the database, I was this close to removing all of Pixel Pusher's type eraser wings. No, man, you can't do that. Ternary search building when? Monday, Smart Coder. Monday. Everything is building up to that, man. First, I gotta fix my basic ass website. Then I gotta add user auth. Then we gotta add some WebSockets for some type racing. And then if I'm able to finish that type racer clone this year, maybe the next step would be moving on to something a bit more grand. But I think it'd be cool to build like a new binary search or like a new LeetCode or something one day. But I don't have time, man. I'd love to quit my job and just work on projects, but I don't trust myself to work that hard. I think if I actually worked on projects 40 hours a week, I could get somewhere, man. But I don't know. Gotta be gunning for L5? Nah, man. I'm not trying to go for none of that junk. I don't want to gun for L5, actually. I'd like to leave, you know. If you quit your job, can I have it? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you can have it right now, Icy Black Deep. I don't plan to quit this year, but maybe in like 2 years or something. Alright, big fail on today's daily problem. I don't even know what to do. I'm so rusty on LeetCode. Alright, I'll try the bi-weekly this morning. I'll do the virtual for about an hour, and then I'm out of here. Where's this one, right? Did y'all take the bi-weekly? No? What do you mean, Bobby Blue? Alright, here we go, virtual. BetSimp, dang, BetSimp, you're a machine, man. You're still like taking LeetCode contests when you've reached the pinnacle of software engineering and LeetCode and everything, man. Can you do last week contest instead of bi-weekly? Sure. Wait, Steven Saggyball was here a few minutes ago asking if I take requests, and then he never requested anything, man. What kind of joke was that? Alright, I'll do last week's virtual real quick. Let's see. Oh, Pixel Pusher is a guardian? Dang. Wait, let me see this real quick. Zigzag grid traversal with skips. You are given an M by N 2D grid of positive integers. Your task is to traverse grid in zigzag pattern while skipping every alternate cell. Zigzag Pattern traversal is defined as following. Start at the top left, move right within a row until the end of the row is reached. Drop down to the next row and then traverse left until the beginning of the row is reached. Continue alternating between right and left traversal until every row has been traversed. Note that you must skip every alternate cell during the traversal. Return an array of integers results containing in order the value of the cells visited during the zigzag traversal with skips. Easy work. I can do this. This is a lot of typing though for a Q1. So how the hell? I guess I don't even need all that. Maybe I'll just go like this. Need direction and skip. So I'm flipping direction. So if direction is 1, we go right. Otherwise go left. And then how do you, and then so if not skip, and then this is the other way. How do you go from back right to left? Without doing all this junk. Right? That's how you do it, yeah? That is a lot of thinking for Q1. Unknown identifier? What are you talking about, man? Oh. AKSR, what's happening, man? 14212 and 137. Yeah, should I send that? Sure. Too easy. Next, maximum amount of money robot can earn. You're given an n by n grid. A robot starts at the top left corner of the grid and wants to reach the bottom right corner. The robot can move either right or down at any point in time. The grid contains the value coins in each cell. If coins is greater than or equal to 0, the robot gains that many coins. If it's less than 0, the robot encounters a robber and the robber steals the absolute value of the coins. The robot has a special ability to neutralize robbers in at most 2 cells on its path, preventing them from stealing coins in those cells. The robot's total coin can be negative. Return the maximum profit the robot can gain on the route. Oh man, this problem looks tough. So you can either go right or down, and then we can neutralize at most 2. So that means none as well. Alright, I'm thinking Jesus, I don't know what I'm thinking. I guess I'll try some DP here. So we take the coins and then we either go right or down. Or something, right? How are we gonna do this? We start in the top left. And then we can also neutralize, what should I call that? Save or lives? I don't know. $500 by 500 and then 2 lives. Alright, so if coins is greater than equal to 0, we should just take it, right? But if we're less than 0, then we could potentially take it or get neutralized. So let's try and see our options here. I don't know what to do. So I guess coins RC plus DP. That's going down. And then to go right, it would be C plus 1. Yeah. And then all right, if it's a robber, we have some other choices here. What are our choices? We can just skip. But then we can skip to the right or the left, right? So I don't know. And then do I take the best of all of these? That's what I'm thinking. And then I have to cache it. On rows. Calls and lives, I guess, or something. Wait, how did I do this part? Three, maybe? Seems a little bit tough for a Q2. But you never know. Uh-oh. Skip down. Two. That is not right, man. What the hell? What the hell is going on here? I guess I should check out of bounds, right? So if wait, what is this returning, man? Int. Still nothing. Wait, where am I going wrong, man? Have the same problem. Can't use -1 as a default value. Oh yeah, I see that now. But is that the only problem? I don't think I'd have caught that, man. I'm just so used to putting that in there. But there is another problem. Let me try and figure it out, though. Oh, I have to get to the bottom right corner. I don't do int min because I might overflow or something, you know. And if I get to the bottom right cell, what does that mean? Does that mean I just take it? Or do I stop? Let me just get an example. So, oh yeah, bottom right cell is 4. So I can only go down and right, and once... Man, is my internet not working again? Something's up. Jesus. Where am I doing things wrong, man? So if it's negative, I get robbed. Yeah, I'd have bombed this contest for sure. Yo, what the hell? Am I not calling DP Or what? I'm not even printing anything, man. That doesn't make sense, does it? That's a little crazy. That means I have a dumb bug somewhere. Like, look at that. It's crazy, man. I'm so confused right now. So how am I even returning anything if this never prints? What the hell is happening, man? I don't know, how am I returning 2? Am I just returning that number? What the hell? Alright, something strange is happening. Oh, not calling the function, yeah. Man, I don't think I'm ready for anything. 840. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Q. Should I submit that? I don't know, man. I'm gonna submit, I guess. It worked. Thank you very much, Pixel Pusher. I guess I'd have gotten the wrong answer, and then perhaps I'd have caught it. But you never know. Alright, what's next? Man, it's almost contest time. Minimize the maximum edge weight of the graph. They added the cases where -1 doesn't work after the contest, unfortunately. Dang. Yeah, I'd have messed up in the contest then. Man, 1,000 people only? This one is probably really hard then. You're given 2 integers, n and threshold, as well as a directed weighted graph of n nodes numbered from 0 to n-1. The graph is represented by a 2D integer array edges, where edges I equal ABW indicates that there is an edge going from node A to node B with weight W. You have to remove some edges from this graph, possibly none, so that it satisfies the following conditions. Node 0 must be reachable from all other nodes. The maximum edge weight in the resulting graph is minimized. Each node has at most threshold outgoing edges. Return the minimum possible value of the maximum edge weight after removing the necessary edges. If it is impossible for all conditions to be satisfied, return -1. Looks like I'm ready for the contest. Nah, Bobby Blue, I'm not ready. What are they asking? So we can only have 2 edges per node. Outgoing edges. But incoming, like this one has a bunch of incoming edges. Node 0 must be reachable from all other nodes. Okay. The maximum edge weight is minimized. I don't even know where to start with this problem. All right, let me look at example 3. Answer is supposed to be 2, so node 0 should be reachable by all nodes. And the maximum outgoing edges per node is only 1. So that means this node will have to remove a few edges. I guess we can remove the 3 and the 5. And then the answer would be 2. 1, 3, and 1, 4. Right. How the hell do you solve this one? Do you binary search? No, I don't know. The only reason I'm thinking binary search is minimum possible maximum, but I don't know. Like that's my only thing I'm thinking of it. I don't really have any other clues there. But how do you go from, like, if we're just guessing the best weight, like what do we do to validate that that answer is correct? Like if we guessed 3, how do we know that 3 is not the best? I mean, 3 could be a correct answer, I suppose, but maybe not. So if we eliminated these other edges, is a threshold thing? Like, how do I use this threshold in my answer? Oh, I think I see. So the threshold, no, I don't know. I don't know yet. So if we get to this one node, 3, threshold is 1, so that means we have to eliminate the other 2 things if there's only one outgoing node per node. And then I just see if I visited everything using those. And then if I had visited everything, which it looks like I would have visited 0 from every node. I don't know, man. This problem seems a bit tricky. Then I try 2. I try 1. 1 is not possible for sure. Alright, so let me build an adjacency list. So these are directed from going from A to B with weight. What time is it, man? Contest almost starts, and then I'm out of here. I'm not gonna take the contest, man. No. Yeah, I can't do it today. I can't do it. So let me put some things here. So we got the source. We got destination. And then we got the weights. So from the source, we're gonna push back that, right? Clickbait title? Nah, it ain't no clickbait. What's my title? I don't even know. But we're just hanging out before the contest. I didn't say anything about I'm taking it. Why not? I'm not ready, smart coder. I need at least a little bit of warming up. I haven't been LeetCoding for like a month, you know? But next week, I'll be taking it next week. Don't you worry. Alright, so this is my adjacency list, right? And then I want to know what is a good weight. Should I don't know if this is necessary. And then I'll do my little binary search junk. And then I gotta verify, make like a is valid function or something. So if it's valid, then we gotta try a smaller number. How do you try smaller? You bring down the right side. Otherwise, we bring up. All right. How do we validate that a particular guess works? I don't know, man. I don't even know where to begin. Maybe we start from our source nodes and we work our way, making sure that everything can reach the 0 node. I don't know. Should I start with a Q, maybe? I might give up. Not feeling it. Do I start from the source nodes? How do I check if it's a source node, I guess? Should I do this up here? Source? Yeah, let me do it up here or something. What are y'all SMHing for, man? In degrees of the destination plus plus. Yeah, these are my source nodes now. Alright, be right back, be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Alright. Think I'm cheating in the bathroom, man? You're right. I got nothing to gain from cheating here. Alright. Am I even on the right track here? Or am I just going down the wrong path? Okay. I am on the right path. So, alright, if it's a source node, But just think more about what the binary search is actually for. Uh-oh. That means I'm not too much. Yeah, I'm trying to guess the edge, the minimum weight of the edge for the whole graph. And then I try my guess, and then I start from the source nodes, and I'm just working my way through. And then if there's an edge, so first maybe I'm counting like how many edges a node has. That is below the minimum that we guessed. And we need to make sure there's at least threshold amounts below the minimum. That's what I'm thinking. So like in this example 3, if I'm guessing that the answer is 3, then I start from my source nodes, which would be 2 and 1. And then from 2, I guess there is only one path. And as long as the edge weight isn't greater than the guess, so our guess is 3, then it should be good and we can traverse. 1, we can use both of these to traverse, but not the 5. And then from there, Glump, how you doing, man? I'm doing last week's virtual, kinda. Alright, we don't have much time because the contest starts soon, and I gotta go, I guess. Hey, is anybody gonna be taking the contest and streaming it? Because if you are, you gotta let me know. So, or you gotta go live right now so then I can raid you in like 10 minutes. Gotta go not take the contest, yeah. I gotta go. I thought Not Simon is doing it. Oh lordy. You guys put me on the spot, man. No, I'm not feeling it today. Even on my, alright. I don't want to take any contest on my alt account. Because if I'm going to take the contest, I might as well put my name on it, you know? The only reason I have that alt account is because I was too scared to take the contest when I first got my job, since it was like, we're not allowed to take LeetCode contests in the rules. But after a while I didn't care, so I just take them under my real account. But I don't want to put all that work into an alt account, man. You know, I don't want like all my time to be split up between 2 different profiles. I want everything to be on one. Google doesn't allow you to take a contest. They don't allow LeetCode contests officially, but I don't think anyone cares. It's a very weird rule. Yeah, I think it has something to do with LeetCode's terms of service. All the other contests are fine, like @Coder and Code Forces and whoever else. They're all fine. But they say LeetCode contest has some weird wording in there. Probably something about like all the code that you submit to LeetCode is owned by them and they can do whatever they want with it. And I think that's the part they don't like. My job. They don't like that another company can own some code that I wrote. That's just a guess. I have no idea, man. Yeah, where's Pat, man? Is Pat taking the contest? The thing that Google does itself? Yeah, but they employ me. LeetCode doesn't employ me. You know, LeetCode doesn't give me any money, man. So I guess they're able to make rules about their employees like that. I mean, should I just try it? Should I just try whatever I was doing? Am I L4? Yeah, I'm an L4. L4 for life, man. L4 is straight chill. I feel like there's no pressure to perform super crazy, or I don't have to talk with many people except immediate people I work with. I don't have to go out there and try and be a leader, making technical decisions and gaining consensus. Who cares about that stuff, man? I just tell me what to code and I'll code it up. And it will be high quality code. But I'm not about to argue with 10 different people to try to figure out the name for this boolean, you know? I don't care about that, man. Name it whatever y'all want. Just let me know the name when you decide it, and I'll code it. Already on the rest and vest, yeah. I think L4 life is real chill, and it allows me to stream and live my life, hang out with my family, and I don't even think about work after hours or anything, man. I'm real comfy right now, and I'm pretty proficient in my area, so I like it. I mean, in my org, L5s, I think, kind of have to do some more work than L5s definitely do more work than L4s, you know? Be able to take 2 month vacation, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then at work, I have a lot of time to just walk around and joke around with people. What about L3s? L3s chill too. But I think if you stay at L3 too long, people start to question you. Like if you're a 4 year L3 man, people, I think, look at you differently. People judge you. Don't let Google see this stream, man. It's no secret that I'm not going for like promo. Everybody knows. I let my manager know. I let all my teammates know. Like, I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm just trying to do what y'all tell me to. Most companies, you're not allowed to coast at L4. If you don't try for L5, they fire you. Yeah, I think Google used to be like that. Didn't know you can actually say that. I mean, I say it. I don't care. I don't want to like have my manager set expectations for me for like L5 when I don't really want it right now. I think after L4 is a terminal level, yeah, at Google. It used to be L5, but now it's L4. So it's a nice life, man. And I mean, I'm pretty sure I could get L5 if I was gunning for it. How many hours a week? Oh, lordy. It depends, no condom, Chris. So I've kind of like made a reputation for myself where I'm a certain type of worker. Like if you got tight deadlines and you need something done, and it's like a really, not, I wouldn't say unrealistic, but it's like pushing it. Like we need this done in 2 weeks. Then people come to me, my manager gives me that type of work. And like on average, I don't know, 20 hours maybe. And that might be overestimating. But sometimes, like maybe I go for 5 weeks, 20 hours working. Maybe there's like 2 weeks or 1 week every 5 weeks or so where I work for like 35, 40 hours, you know? But that's like real, actual focused work. And I'm not playing pool 3 times a day or anything. And I'm not going around collecting burritos from all the different cafeterias to take home or anything, you know? Really don't let Google see the stream? Nah, man. I'm not the only one. There's a lot of you guys telling me you all work for 40 hours every week. You're right. I don't believe it. Yeah, they don't care. I get all my work done. You know, I'm definitely not super easily replaceable. Me, maybe. That's what I put on my timesheet. I hate my job even more. 50 hours for pennies. Yeah, at my old startup I used to work at, I was doing 55 hours a week or so, and I was getting paid $35 an hour. So I was able to get overtime by doing that. But because I was paid hourly, I was entitled to overtime, and that's why I didn't mind pushing it hard at that job, because that's the only way I'd hit 100K. But here, I'm on salary, man. Who cares? I'm not trying to work more than 40 hours. I have a chill job, but I should perform at least 35 hours. I mean, nobody's watching you how many hours you work. What they watch is what have you done. And every quarter, I do a substantial amount of things. So once I keep doing that, I think I'll be fine. And then I'm like also, I'm like backup emergency in case there is crazy emergency work that pops up. I always take it. I always like volunteer. If there's tight deadlines, call me up, man. I love tight deadlines. I love it when they say something like, "Oh, we need this ASAP and we don't have time to hem and haw about what to name this thing." I love it because then I don't have to worry about what people think, man. I just implement it. We don't spend 3 weeks going back and forth about what to name some class or whatever. I love it when it's tight, yeah, tight deadlines. Anyways, contest is starting in 2 minutes. I guess I'm out of here, man. Or maybe I can just, since I'm not actually taking it, maybe I can chill and talk more. But you guys are taking it, so everyone's gonna be going. Oh, Chi-Chi Impacts. Is he gonna take it live? I think he is. Wait, type in 40s? What? What do you mean? Oh, Type Racer. I've done my last LeetCode. Wait, looks like Chi-Chi is gonna take it live, man. Type in Type Racer. Somebody redeem the Type Racers is what you're saying? Anyways, I'm still ramping back. Oh shit. Alright, let's do the Type Racer and then I guess we can raid Chi-Chi Impact. What does your shirt say? My shirt says Fibonacci. Alright, here we go. Type Racer. LeetCode contest starts in like 1 minute. Oh, One Fly Migo from YouTube. The smartest people at my job suck at LeetCode questions. What? Why is there an AI frog? It's not a AI frog, is it? Alright, here's the type. Dang. Here's a Type Racer. Man, I'm so hungry right now. And what the hell kind of name is this? A Diddy party? This ain't a Diddy party, man. This is a regular party. Alright, this is just the warm-up. This dang Type Racer. Dang, 134. Yeah, you guys all work very hard at work, it sounds like. Hey, no condom Chris, how many hours do you work a week, man? For one job. I don't know how many jobs you got, but for one of them, how many? Dang, so you work 2 35s? Or you work like 170? 120? Nah, you guys tripping. You got one job at 70 hours? Sounds crazy, man. No way. You must be like L7 by now. Alright, here we go. Championship round. Work less? Well, you're not gonna get to L7 doing what you're doing. If you gotta work less. Dang, don't defense, 120 miles per hour. Wow, very fast. Because I knew the quote. Breaking Bad? Nah. Fit Rioter, what's happening? Heisenberg. Wait, 120 for don't defense. To use the monkey type. I'd say like the L7s, L8s, L9s that I know, they all work way more than I do. They're always, I look at their calendars, they're booked up for like at least 50 hours. I'd say my manager is like 50 hours a week. And some L9s I see, they look like they work 60 plus hours, man. But I'm not trying to be like that. Did they fix it? And now control backspace will delete a space? I don't know. Alright. Is that the end? Just a little quick stream today. Nothing too crazy. Is it mostly meetings though? Yeah. I'd say for those people it's all meetings. They don't code much. When am I getting Guardian? Sometime this year, hopefully. I hope. Got a lot of things. I gotta get back into the groove of streaming. It already started. Oh yeah. Contest started. Finally managed to get red on Code Forces. Oh man. Big congratulations, Don't Defense. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the dang Guardian badge this year. I think I can do it this year. I'm so close already. Alright everybody, thank you for tuning in to a short stream today. It's just to help me get back on my groove. Next week I'll take the contest for sure. This was like a practice run. And then Monday it's gonna be web dev. So Monday I'll start with the daily problem. I'll give it up to like 35-40 minutes and then I'll get into web dev, updating my site. Icy Black Deep, have a good night. No Condom Chris, Don't Defense. See you later. Thank you for tuning in. Vertizoid, adios amigo. Q Ultimus, have a good night. Good luck on the contest everybody. Software Tools, see you later alligator. And good job everybody who's taking the contest and not skipping it like I am because I'm scared. The Chosen One, see you next time, hopefully on Monday. And have a good night. UFC tonight, by the way. That's a big reason I'm skipping it. And see you later, YouTube.